Welcome to DIY with Aurea.
Welcome to another series of Spring Decor. Today I have 5 Easter projects. For our first project, I have this wood round. I'm gonna give it one coat with this linen white chalk paint. Once it's completely dry, I also have these transferable stickers. I'm going to go ahead and place them right on half of the wood round. And then of course, I'm gonna come in and I'm going to start rubbing it until all the transfer is on that wood round. Now I cut this transfer in half, but you don't have to do that. I thought that it wasn't gonna fit, so I was just playing with it. And look at how gorgeous it transferred, really nice. There is still some left over, but I am going to use it later on, so I'm going to take both of these pieces and put them away for now. I also have this floral pot, and it's made out of cardboard. We all know that. You can find these at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, and I'm going to be using some scissors. Once this is cut in half, I also have some leftover fabric, and it's burlap. I'm going to go ahead, cut that one to size, and I'm going to be using some hot glue to cover this half pot. Today's video is part of an open collaboration, and it is being hosted every third Saturday of each month by Loli from Lolid's Creations, along with myself, DIY with Aurea. I have Loli's direct link to her channel down below in my description box, along with a playlist. Please make sure to go ahead and visit them and give them a lots of love, and also let them know that I send you. If you are coming from one of their channels, I am so honored to have you here. Coming back to this project now, once I have all the burlap already in place, then I have this beautiful ribbon, also from the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen this ribbon at all, but all I'm going to do is use a little bit of hot glue and glue it right in place. I also have some jute cord, and I'm going to be adding it right here just to make this look like it was store-bought. And I'm also going to be adding the same jute cord to this wood round, and I'm going to do that 3 times. So now let's go ahead and assemble both of these pieces together. I'm going to use more hot glue, and then this half pot, I'm going to be gluing it right on the wood round. I love this piece. I also have some succulents, and that's what I'm going to be adding inside this beautiful pot. But before I do that, I'm going to add more jute cord on the entire wood round. And of course, I'm going to be adding the same jute cord, adding a piece of that in the back, so like that we could have something to hang it on the wall. And then this will be it for this project, my dear friends. Please let me know in the comment section what you think about this one. Will you do anything different? Now remember that this is completely customizable. If you don't like the colors, you can always change it up. You can add different floral in the inside. The options are endless. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this one.
Hey there, makers, gather around. A crafting challenge is going down. Grab your glue guns, thread your dreams. We're stitching up some.
For our second project, I have this little cutting board. I'm also going to give it one coat with this linen white chalk paint. So once the board is completely dry, then I come in with that piece of transfer that's left over, and I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did on the first project. Just put it in place, rub it into all of that is transfer over to the surface. And like I said before, this is completely customizable. If you don't like the colors, you can always use whatever color you want. And then I'm gonna go ahead and continue to use the same ribbon. This is such a beautiful ribbon. I wish that I could find another roll at the dollar store, because I would definitely buy it. And of course, I'm going to be using hot glue, cutting it off, and then I'm going to be doing the same thing to the bottom section. Before I do that, I have this khaki acrylic paint and this Easter word or Easter cutout. I am going to be giving it one coat. And after giving it that one coat, I came in and I used my heat tool just to make sure that it dried up quick. And of course, with some hot glue, I'm going to be gluing it right on top of this cutting board. And this is turning out so beautiful so far, wouldn't you say so? And then of course now I am going to add the second strip of this beautiful ribbon. And once this ribbon is glued and nice and tidy, then I have more jute cord that I'm going to be adding right here. And of course, this is how we are going to be hanging it in my kitchen wall. Well, I have 2 projects so far, my dear friends. Let me know in the comment section which one do you think it's your favorite. And here's the final reveal.
Every dream, from scraps to stars, we build, we play on DIY with Aurea. Painted bold or pastel true.
Well, my dear friend, here is project number 3. I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen these boards at Dollar Tree. I've got this for a while now. And this stencil says, "Hello Spring." This is what we are going to be using. And I'm using this makeup brush because I feel that it transfers a lot better when you're using acrylic paint. Now, in this case, it did bleed a little, but I came in and I fixed it. With a little really skinny brush, as you can see, I went in and I kind of like cover up all the areas that have bled. Now with some of this khaki acrylic paint, I'm going to go ahead and lightly distress it. And just a friendly reminder, this is part of an open collaboration. Just make sure that once you see this video, you go down into my description box and watch that playlist for a lot more inspiration. These ladies are absolutely talented. You're not going to regret it. And also, please make sure to, give us that big thumbs up because it does help our channel. And if you have not subscribed, please make sure to do so. I have 2 pieces of greenery. I'm going to go ahead with some hot glue, place one on either side. I'm keeping this one nice and simple. I'm not making any bowls, none of that. Now, I did go to the dollar store, I don't know, I think like about a year or maybe 2 years ago, and I purchased a whole bunch of these little things here. They're made out of wood, and I'm taking this little bird using the same melted chocolate acrylic paint. Now that it's dry, a little bit of hot glue, and look at this. Nice and simple. I also painted this wood round the same color, and I'm going to be adding that to the jute cord. It looks nice and classy. What do you think? And here is how it looks all put together. I hope you enjoy this one as well.
I find myself crafting these moments on my hands and my worn out knees. Every fold tells a story, every cut leaves a mark in this room.
If you are planning on having a nice Easter dinner with the family, then this is the project that you want to work on. I have both of these candle holders, and of course with some hot glue, I glued both of these pieces together, and I did that to 2 pieces. This is nice and simple yet so elegant. And again, if you blink, you're going to miss it. I also have 2 candles. They are battery operated, and I purchased these at Dollar Tree. Look at how gorgeous they are. And of course, I'm going to be placing it right here. And this is it, my dear friends. Tell me what you think about this one. I thought this is nice and classy. And of course, if you know me, you know this is definitely my style. Now it's your turn to tell me, would you have painted these candle holders? Leave it in the comments section.
Memories, I'm lighting up the dark with my hands that remember all the seasons before. With my hands that remember what we're all.
My dear friends, this is another simple project. I purchased 4 of these bunnies at Dollar General, and they were each $1. And this plate, I don't know where I got it. I found it in the bottom of my stash. Now I'm going to be placing 4 bunny rabbits just like this. I'm measuring it out, and then once I have the correct place where I'm going to be adding hot glue, then of course I'm just gonna lift the plate, come in with plenty of hot glue, and glue the plate right on top of the bunnies. And this was again another simple project. If you want to go ahead and paint it after it's glue, you can do that. The options are endless. And this is it, my dear friends. Thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. I hope you do consider subscribing, sharing, and liking, and I will see you in my next video. And also make sure to visit the playlist. It's down below in the description box. And here's the final reveal.
Thanks for stopping by and watching till the end. Hope you had fun. Come back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's free. DIY with Aurea creativity.